Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. It's good to be here and I hope you're doing well. We are diving into some more tiny rogues here today on the channel, folks. And we're going to do a run featuring the bandit. Now the bandit has the raider traits or attributes, which means on completing a combat encounter, we're going to gain 2 to 5 gold, which is good. That'll keep our gold income high to obviously purchase the various things that we need. Taking a quick look, it's a strength dex character, 2 MP, 2 stamina like the rest of them. Starts off with some decent equipment as well. So yeah, it's kind of a tanky ranged unit, right? We saw the run with the ranger that kind of fell short. I think we just kind of ran out of hits toward the end there, obviously. Some of it's due to your boy's inability to dodge. So maybe the bandits we can see some success with. So I'm going to go Cinder level 2. It's going to be set up like so. I'm going to go with the tent. Keep myself healthy. World tier 2. Class unlocks. I mean, we're close on... well, not close, but I'd like to maybe get the soldier class unlocked. I understand he's arranged. Maybe we can transition into gunslinger. I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of see what we can do. We just have to be aware of what we have here. And then as far as the mastery tree, this is what I'm going with. It's going to be spec to kind of get just better quality weapons. I do like this Pandora's box as well. So that is what we are rocking and rolling with today, folks, and let's get right into it. And while we're getting into it here, if you are new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, please consider liking and subscribing. We'd love to have you as part of our community here. And, you know, truthfully, it's an awesome community and we'd love to have you a part of it. So if you're enjoying the content, please consider becoming a subscriber. So bandit armor here. On combat start grants ambush. Ambush is a buff that grants 20% increased damage and 10% increased movement. Okay. And gloves for attack speed. You'll love to see that. Let's go with the dexterity here. Hard to go wrong with that. Looks like the crossbow is kind of a piercing weapon, as is typical. I'm going to stick with the food items because I just like the food items. I like level ups. Level ups are a good thing. So let's just keep rocking and rolling here. We get dice early. That's a good draw. You love to see that. Dice are useful for many reasons. And folks, I'm gonna try to be real aware of mimic boxes in this one. Okay. I realized that I didn't really identify which chest rooms have mimics and which didn't in my last run. So we're gonna try to do better this time. Let's grab some bombs to secure some bombs for sure. We're going to get gold after this combat encounter anyways. Nice thing about the bandit for sure. Alright, we've got some bombs. Let's go to the event room. These are typically pretty good. What do we have here? Welcome, daring explorer. Will you take my offspring on a marvelous adventure? I'm going to say no. I believe that's Dex. I mean, they represent the 3 primary attributes, I'm pretty sure. We are Dex, so yeah, let's do it. The friendly mushroom hands you a smaller mushroom. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's see what this does. Green mushroom pin. Summons green cap shroom. Grants +5 dexterity. Tremendous. Let's see, do we get one if we talk to him? So you decided for another... okay, got it. Okay, yeah. We will definitely be going with a green cap shroom for sure. +5 dex is very solid. So you love to see that. Get some pair action. Let's go for the gold here. I mean, we're obviously kind of invested in dex here, so maybe this is the run where we try to get a level 4 gun. Let's see. Guaranteed charm or guaranteed boots. We have no boots, but I'm going to go with the charm for sure. And this is the Goblin King. Goblin King is about to find out here, folks. Goblin King eats a lot of beef, for sure. Or maybe that's more like pork. Yeah, it's more like pork. And the Goblin King, as usual, proves to be a pushover. But that's alright. We got a long ways to go here, folks. I'm not going to try to get overconfident in this one. Alright, so for our charm, we do have the muscle charm. Plus 25 equip load capacity, not bad. We have the thief gloves, which grants plus 5% critical hit chance. Also not bad. And then we have the apprentice boots, 60% increased damage, but reduced damage by 10% per level. I mean, it's got utility early on for sure. Right? It's got utility early on. I mean, we could definitely go with that. It's kind of a carry through the early game. We will be getting strength, so it's not like we necessarily need that charm. Yeah, let's go with the boots. It's a clear, just damage increase. We can always take it off once it's less and less effective, but plus 60% damage increase early on. Yeah, we're all over that. Definitely a good one to get on floor one, if you will. Alright, so don't need to recover and don't need to attune anything. We got booze and we got a key. We're going to go with the key. Let's get some dodge action going. We got these possessed weapons that just are super resistant to any kind of knockback. Let's go with the armory. And what do we have here, folks? We have the pus spitter. Poison crossbow looks like. Okay, 2.4 shots per second, poisoned gold desert eagle. So it does poison damage. On dash, the next attack of this weapon is a guaranteed lucky hit. Okay, 215 through 463. Adds a little bit of poison in there as well. Okay, and then we have a dagger, a ninja dagger. Each point of dexterity grants plus 2.5% critical hits multiplier to this weapon. Okay, but that is definitely a melee weapon. However, it does scale with dexterity. So all pretty good choices. I think I'm leaning toward... I'm going to lean toward the deagle. If you don't know what a desert eagle is, it is an awesome, awesome gun. For sure, look it up. Very, very cool looking gun. Very large handgun, for sure. And it's doing some work here, and, you know, it's sticking with that poison theme. We just got to be accurate with it, which will get better. Ranger stash. Here's another ranged weapon. It is a locked chest, but that's why we have the key. These guys are very well armored, it appears. Alright, let's see what we get here. And it looks like we have the Precise Incinerator. Plus 10% critical hit chance. AAA. It's an epic weapon here. Primary attack deals a bunch of fire damage. Pretty widespread, 143 to 503, but it does attack fast. Folks, I think we are carefully transitioning into guns here. Yeah, okay, flamethrower. I'm all about this. Let's go with the dice. Let's see how our flamethrower does. It does literally melt the units. And you'll love to see that. Here's a nice, generous stack of gold. We're pretty well stocked on dice. All right, we're looking good. We're feeling good so far. Generally, looking good is feeling good, folks. And that's what we're doing here. Got a bunch of gold. Let's grab some more decks, of course. I mean, the flamethrower is just the better weapon because it's got the better damage scaling. Attacks a little faster. Not that I don't love me a deagle. Alright, so I'm looking at these chests, right? I don't see any fangs, so there's no mimics here. However, we're going to do... I mean, the blood chest feels risky, but we're going to do it. We're definitely going to do it. Yeah, it costs a heart, but let's see what we get. We get a charm. A hex charm grants 25% increased effect of debuffs, so that's poison and fire. Excellent. Let's use our flask here. We're going to have to get a little more durability for sure. We have a guaranteed charm and a guaranteed set item. I'm going to go with the charm. And we have, I believe this is the Lich. This guy's no pushover. At least the first time I fought him. We'll see how he does here. I might have had double-edged sword on when I fought him last time. Never mind. This very strong flamethrower that we have here, folks, effectively melted our competition. So what do we have? We have a charm, we have a ring, we have 2 rings. So for accessories, we don't have any, so that's an option. Flow charm grants 20% faster tick rate of periodical effects. Okay. Gold serpent ring once per room on spending souls grants 10 to 20 gold. Okay. Gunpowder ring grants 5% increased explosion damage per bomb you have. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get explosion. This is fire damage, right? Yeah, that's fire damage. We don't have explosion damage, right? But this could be really strong if we ever get an explosive damage weapon. Right, so that's that. Otherwise, there's this, which doesn't really apply to us yet either. But it could in the future, for sure. I'll go with the flow charm. I'll go with the flow charm. I think it's a decent choice. I think you could probably argue for that bomb ring as well. But that bomb ring really comes off as soon as we get something that kind of suits our kit a little bit better. So the question we will be met with here is, do we refill our flask at the fire for 10 souls? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're going to go with the dice. And we're going to try to stay vigilant on our dodge game. Of course, I say that as things start to get spicy around me. Almost walked into a stray lightning bolt there. All right, we have the cursed pear, or we have some booze. Yeah, I've gotta take the cursed pear. The room's not gonna become uncursed. Of course, don't want to stack up too many curses in this run. Or maybe this is the run where we just get all cursed up. Maybe so. Can always get a purging stone if we find one later. Let's see. We have lethality. Gain plus 150% critical hit multiplier. Earn luck. Each point of dexterity additionally grants plus 1% lucky hit. That's excellent. Repeated attacks have doubled their critical hit multiplier, and on dash, repeat your next attack. Repeated attacks have doubled their critical hit multiplier. So every time you dash, you're going to be repeating your attack, and it's going to have a boosted critical. I'm going to go with this for sure. Earn luck. Absolutely. We're going with the dex build. It just makes sense, folks. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the Arcane Shuriken. Does drain mana, so it's going to get a boost from that if we had intelligence, that is, of course. Damage is not very impressive. And then we have the Heavy Crossbow. Shoots much slower, excuse me. I don't know. I don't really think we're going to be using either weapon. Yeah, pretty underwhelming, for sure. We'll stick with the Deagle. And the Incinerator, of course. Is this two-handed? It is not two-handed either. Okay, so we could use an offhand as well. Blood chest. We kind of already went down that path. Let's go to the pawn shop. Let's get rid of some of this junk. Yes, sir. A heavy crossbow. You got that right. All right. Dexterity and intel. Yeah, we'll be taking this for sure. Getting some lucky hits in there. You saw that. So we have a tavern. Yeah, we're going to take the tavern. This guy's going to give us a blacksmith whetstone because he will be impressed by our weapon for sure. Don't have any armor. Do we need dice? We don't really need dice. I was hoping there would be a little black market here, but there's not. What we're really looking for here, folks, is we want to swing by taverns because we can get some illegal gun parts in here sometimes. And that can get this up to... I mean, it's a precise incinerator +2. Now it's +3. Yeah, let's re-roll. Let's see if we can get the illegal gun parts guy. Do we get him? Where's he at? He's not here. We have the mead. We have the blacksmith's whetstone guy. Will he give us another one? I bet you he will. Nope, he won't. I'm gonna try it again. Illegal gun parts guy. Let's go. Where you at? There he is. Gun or cannon by 1 level up to level 4. You bet. Alright, so here we go. This will effectively unlock our gunslinger class. There we go. We unlocked the class. This is a precise incinerator plus 10% critical hit chance. Okay. So I don't really think we need to enchant it either. I mean, that might have been a little bit wasteful, right? Like if we think long term. What's this? Sense a shadow in your tail, but every hero has their trials. Don't stray far from the lights. Fancy some magic for your quest. Bring a fairy tale branch from a land far away. Enchant your weapon with the arcane modifier, which does mana drain. 60 is pretty steep there, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so I think we're good here. And like I was saying, that might not have been the most efficient use of the cash that I had before me, but I needed to secure a level 4 weapon, and we just did that. I'm thinking, you know, metagame, obviously, right? And I must admit, the flamethrower has been pretty good to us so far. Let's grant some beef. Just grab that. Cook up a nice steak. How do you like your steak, folks? You a rare, medium, well, or well done kind of individual? Me personally, I like medium rare to medium for sure. Do we go with another charm here, or should we just, let's roll this. Guaranteed offhand or guaranteed companion? We have a companion. We could use an offhand. So let's go with the offhand here. Yeah, I'm a medium rare to medium kind of guy for sure. Just melting bosses with this thing. Took a hit, made me a little nervous, but we got out of there and managed to focus fire him down. I've got to stop talking about steak and focus on what I'm doing for sure. Alright, not sure. That must be the magic find. Procking off. Siege Quiver, we're not using that. Lich Robe, +1 revive. On revive, grant Revenant. It's a buff that grants 100% increased attack speed and lasts for 1 room. When you would die and you don't, and instead recover 2 hearts, refreshes each floor. That's very, very good. And then we have a pretty underwhelming buckler. Yeah, let's go with the Lich Robe. I guess we're falling to the dark side here, folks. Although the ambush buff is pretty decent as well. But this gives us survivability for sure. Yeah, you'll love to see that. We'll take another revive for sure. So now we are... Oh, with our tents, right? So we are filled up here. We have 30 souls, so what we can do is we can gain a favor. I want to start building my durability. I want to, of course, if I can, just spend 30 souls on hearts as possible. I think that's a good strategy. Just want to be more durable in this one, folks. We don't want to fall apart at the end like in the Ranger run. More decks. You betcha. We're all in on this. +1 dex, -1 strength, or 2 bombs. This will be a level up, so we're gonna do it. Not the most ideal thing, I must admit, because we do of course need strength. But that's okay. It'll be alright. You can mix in a salad every now and then, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, 1 step ahead. Okay, so we get that again. Grenadier during combat, periodically trigger your bomb effects and throw 3 grenades at the nearest enemy that explode on impact. Then Alacrity, gain between 5% and 30% more attack speed depending on the dexterity scaling of your weapon. Absolutely. Now we're literally cooking here, folks. Random tome. Or bombs. I'm not too familiar with tomes. So let's check this out. I believe it might give you a trait, I want to say. I mean, it did say trait tomes. Teachings in dexterity. On critical hit, inflict fatigue. Replaces a trait with... So this will replace a trait. Okay. Fatigue is a debuff that reduces move speed. Alright, let's take a peek at our traits here quick. Alacrity and earned luck. I like both of those, but we can definitely do that in the future. Here's a gold chest. We'll take the gold chest, and it is a mimic. Okay, so I didn't identify that right away. Got to get better at that. The dirndl. A non-trigger lucky hit. Shoot a pretzel projectile at you. A pretzel, okay. I mean, we'll grab it. I think I like the lich equipment better. Let's go with the obsidian chest here. And let's just circle them around and engulf them in the flames, for sure. Collect our gold. What do we have here? We have the Gamsbarts. Okay, so this... Let's check out what this does. Grants 100% increased effect of booze. Okay, so maybe we're in the market for some booze. If we had the 2 set, grants plus 10% lucky hit chance per stack of tipsiness. Okay. The Lich Robe is going to keep us alive, though, for sure. We have the Blacksmith. We're already maxed out. I guess we could get the super illegal gun parts. Random resin. A shrine that grants a random blessing. I guess we'll go with the shrine here. I haven't often selected the shrine, so we're going to find out a little bit more about the potential benefits of some shrine action. Alright, what do we get? We have the Endeavor Blessing, plus 25% to not very effective multiplier. Lasts 1 entire floor. Okay. Why don't we secure some strength here with some beef. Alright, let's grab the beef. And we have guaranteed gloves or a random companion. I think I want to re-roll this. Guaranteed body armor or a magic weapon. Let's roll it again. Set item or helmet. Let's go helmet. The Vermin King here. Doesn't stand a chance because he can't handle the heat in the kitchen, folks. That's right. All right, we are in now. Let's see what we get. This looks like body armor. Conjurer Hood. Nope, it's a helmet. Grants 20% increased companion damage. Okay. And let's take a look. What's our little green shroom doing? Okay. We have the Focus Sash. This is an accessory. Defy Death. Once per room on Defy Death grants Focus. Focus is a buff. Defy Death allows you to take an additional hit of damage before death. Refreshes each floor. 25% increased attack speed. All right, and this must be armor. Shinobi suit. I mean, I could re-roll this for sure. Although the Focus Sash does prevent death. So let's just take that. Sure. Refreshes each floor. I'm all about durability, folks. That's what I'm going for with this build. I said that prior to even choosing the bandit as my guy. So we're all about durability here. I think I'm good. We have these knight guys. They are kind of troublesome if they can kind of gang up on you a bit. So we're going to be very aware. Of course, the mice are very fast and agile. The small hitbox. And that's a bummer that we don't have a key here. I suppose there's no way around it. Nope. Alright, well, we're going to have to go with the Petrified Horde. That's too bad. It is a rare weapon, though, right? And these healers, of course, keep their friends alive. shoot homing projectiles at me. Got one down. Should make the other two a little bit easier. Man, this guy is just like self-healing big time. That was kind of more annoying than it needed to be. 2 bombs, 1 dexterity. We will, of course, go with the dexterity here. Just one of them no-brainer ones for sure. Spray and pray. Let's go. Pawn shop. We could definitely use a pawn shop. I'm gonna sell this dirndl. I just don't see myself straying away from the current lich armor that we have. Let's get rid of the bandit gear. The rest of our stuff cannot be sold. Alright, so we have a shop. We have plenty of money, but there is a key here. You'd hate to need one and not have one, folks. Cursed bombs or a blacksmith to upgrade weapons and repair. We'll go here. Another tavern. The tavern's got these super illegal gun parts sometimes. Well, sometimes, I should say. And you have to get like that little secret room. And it's going to cost us our key. We're going to go this way instead. All right, what do we have? We have the Twilight Branch. Okay, Green Blossom. We have cheese. All right, so let's eat the cheese. Okay, I mean, I don't want the arcane. I like precise on this. We haven't used the deagle since we got the flamethrower, essentially. I guess we'll mix in a salad this time around. Guaranteed magic weapon, guaranteed offhand. Still do need an offhand here. So let's fight this little chump here. This guy's definitely given me trouble in the past. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that this guy's a pushover, at least to me. But maybe my weapon has always been challenged when I fought him. And he goes down with relative ease here. Maybe I gave him too much credit, huh? Alright, let's see. What do we have? We have this again. Goodness. Alright, Chem Tech Lantern. Each point of mana additionally grants 21.5% more damage over time from... Okay, that's not really with our kit. Dirndl, we know what that is. Santa Coat. Gift boxes contain an additional booze consumable. You gotta wonder what Santa's doing sometimes, right, folks? Let's use a little golden dice action. See if we can't get something a little more impactful. Maybe an epic. Am I asking too much? Yeah, I'm asking too much. All right, we have Seth's walking stick. Per stack of tipsiness. Oven mitts. Grants 25% increased burn duration and tick speed. Okay. I mean, from a pure utility standpoint, that does work for us. Then we have the Gladiator Shield +2 block. It is very, very heavy. I mean, I like that. I really do like that. If we could ever get enough strength to really use it, or some other kind of pick up to use it effectively. So I'll grab it, and we'll consider this kind of our future offhand, if we can get it, of course. Need more strength. Definitely need more strength. So that's what I'm going to do. We have 20 souls. More bombs. Let's get more intelligence here. We'll also be... we'll pretty much be in the market for new boots now. Oh, I took a hit there. Didn't even see the flying books. Library of Madness here, folks. All right, let's get a level up. Let's see what we have here. Shield Bash. On the tally of 5 melee attacks, deadly toxins. You have double the critical hit chance against poisoned enemies. So our mushroom is poisoning, of course. Raise morale on completing a combat encounter without taking damage. Yeah, we're taking that. That's going to go well if we can ever get our shield online. -1 strength. I just don't think... Not sure what that was. But yeah, I just don't think that's going to be in the cards here. What does this do again? I guess we'll just use it. All right, let's go with the potion. And what do we have here? Berserker Potion. Increases attack speed by 10% in last 10 rooms. Let's do it. That is not a mimic, but we need the flask refill. We will definitely take this. Woo! Almost got just completely taken out by those guys there because just pure ignorance of not knowing exactly what attack they do. Blood chest. Okay, so this, my friends, is a mimic. We're gonna flask up, and we're going for it. Let's go, mimic. Bring it on. I've heard that the mimic blood chests are... Oh, goodness. Okay, so that wasn't great. That's okay. Power gem. Yeah, we'll take that. Secure another level up. Spellblade makes melee weapons drain. We're not using melee. Point blank range attacks gain plus 100% crushing hit chance at close range. Critical hits with melee and ranged attacks trigger the attack of a non-channeling magic weapon in your first inventory slot. Let's go point blank. Elusive Charm grants plus 0.25 seconds of invincibility after dash. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. Alright, we have an event. So there's the Lich Armor. So we didn't lose a revive, right? Or sorry, no, that is the Focus Sash. Yep, Focus Sash here. Okay, cool. What do we have here? Greetings. Hello. Are you here to learn ancient combat techniques? Well, of course. I shall teach you one lesson, but one lesson only, okay? You must decide on which lesson I should teach you. True might, true speed, true precision. Let's see. True might's precision is like accuracy. I'll go with precision. Ready? Follow my moves. Left, right, left. Up, right, up, up. Up, right, up, up. Up, up, right, up, left. Maybe you need more training. Yeah, we're going to try that again. I'm going to just be better this time. Left, down, right. Left, down, right. Okay. Left, down, down. Left, down, down, left. Okay. Down, down, right, up, right. Down, down, right, up, right. Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened that first time there, folks. My bad, my bad. Seems you mastered my technique. Mastering plus 10% critical hit chance. Excellent. Yeah, we're all over that now. Absolutely, you'll love to see that. Do we go to the shop? Do we go to the gold chest? Let's go to the shop. Let's check in with the shop here. Blade Summon Tome. Rubber Duck Scroll. Just a whole bunch of nothing in this shop here. We have an alchemy stash that is a mimic, or we can go with more pair action. Or we could re-roll the shop offerings, which, I mean, we got 3 gold dice. I think I want to keep those for rewards, though. Although we do have a ton of cash, man. Goodness. All right, I'm going to go with the pair. The heavy dexterity is working for us so far for sure. Looks like those books explode. Petrified Mana Star, a giant treasure chest. Locked chest bursting with rich reward. I've never seen a giant treasure chest here. So, of course, I am going to check this out. We have a key, thankfully. Super interested in this for sure. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so we got all kinds of stuff. Equipment. We have the beetle wand. I've used that before. Crystal pine resin. Let's use that right away. Lab coat. Increase per potion buff. And Ron dash. All right. Yeah, for the Ron dash, for sure. We're a little over encumbered at the moment. I mean, this is plus 10% equip load, or plus 10 equip load. Okay, so we could actually take off. That's still giving us plus 20% damage. So if we can get like one more strength, we can actually take this off because it's not really doing anything. We don't have booze on us. We can throw on the Ron dash. Guaranteed rare. Let's roll. We have the book golem. Knowledge is power. Yes, indeed. All right, managed to get up there with the old dash and take him out before it got out of hand too much. Excellent. All right, let's rock and roll here. What do we have? We have a battle robe. +1 armor, +2 mana. That's great for a magic user for sure. Mushroom cap, poison damage against targets that have the maximum stacks of poison. Like toxic. And we have the stamina charm, +1 stamina. So do we have a charm that could come off? Grants 25 effects of debuffs. That's good because we're using fire damage. Could probably take off the flow charm for the stamina charm, for sure. Elusive charm obviously would go well with increased stamina. So we either do that or we look at a reroll here. I'll take the stamina charm. Sure, you bet. Alright, so our Defy Death will be restored here. We will gain 2 hearts due to our tent. And here we are looking good and in position to, of course, add another heart. So this is the general idea I had by going with the tent, and I think it's working pretty well for us right now. Booze. We're going with the pear. I plan on replacing the hat that I currently have anyways. Got some pair action, random consumable, armory with rare weapons. I mean, it's really hard to just walk by this. We have the Yumi. Dexterity scaling of this weapon scales with its upgrade level. Okay. So it could get all the way up to S. Attacks fast. We have the cross glaive. I've used glaives before. They're pretty good. The potent Gatling gun. Plus 25% increased top end damage. Yeah, we're taking this for sure. Question is, what do we drop? Okay, so let's take a look. What do we have here? Point blank, raise morale, alacrity, earn luck. I like all those, so I think we can get rid of this flow charm. Beetle wand. Applies random enchantment modifier to a weapon. Okay. Yeah, we like the precise on that for sure. Let's get rid of the lab coat. Looks like it just disappeared. That's alright. Haha, alright, yeah. So that's pretty good. It does attack really, really fast. But it's not going to be doing the damage of our flamethrower here. Cursed Burger, I mean, that is exactly what we need. I will pick up a curse counter here because we need the strength here, folks. We just do. It's just what we need. Get me out of there alive. Sometimes it's all about just making it out alive, you know? Yeah, we picked up some curse for sure. Alright, so our equip load is... So if we throw this here and take off that, we're good. Alright, sweet. Set item stash or treasure rock. I guess let's go here. Maybe we can get like a better pair of gloves. And I'm definitely in the business of some equipment for sure. Oh, we don't have a key. Of course. Yeah, alright. We need a pawn shop pretty bad. Let's sell the beetle one for sure. I have used the beetle one before. It is a good... It's good, like, early game one, for sure. It's got a nice homing effect on it. And then we're kind of working our way up to the gladiator shield if we're going to get there. Twilight branch. I mean, yeah, we're not... Yeah. I can just sell that. I don't want the set items for that to show up anyways, frankly. A blacksmith to upgrade weapons. We need more keys pretty desperately, so let's grab some more keys because we need them. Let's just kind of strafe back and forth. Take down our possessed snowman pal. Secure a key. We have a tavern. I'm going into the tavern here. We got plenty of money. Somehow I lost my block. Here we go. Here's the dice guy. Yeah, we'll take some more dice from you. Thanks, buddy. I'm going down here for sure. All right, what do we have? Sometimes there's a super illegal gun parts down here. I'm not seeing them, though. This is where you spend souls. Flask recharge. Kelp, +1 stamina. Crab. Shellfish surge. 5% critical hit chance. Last 10 rooms, okay. Anchovy. Might be a play there. We have the Geta, common boots. On dash, gain 2 stacks of haste. Haste stackable buff that grants 10% increased movement speed per stack. Yeah, we'll be taking that. For sure. And these, okay. Illegal jagged sickles. It's a rare weapon. Inflicts bleed. 20% increase attack speed. Alright. Winged axes. +2. Plus 15% critical hit chance. Goodness gracious. Poisonous concoction. I mean, we don't go with the winged axes here, do we? Works with the critical. I mean, I don't think it's not going to be better than what we have, but for a secondary weapon, perhaps. Our apprentice boots are giving us minus 40% attack from the 60, that is, so plus 20%. So I don't really think we need to consider changing out our boots yet. I think I like this because it increases our critical hit chance. So we can go with that. It's more on, is this Gatling gun worth it at all? Or is it not? I don't think it is. Let's grab the winged axes. It does increase our critical hit. And they kind of have a weird attack pattern. But you want both axes to hit, obviously. And then I'm going to go with this, too. Alright, let's get out of here. As far as re-rolling this goes, I mean, we certainly could look at re-rolling it. But what are we looking for if we do so? That's the question. I don't think we really need anything. Gotta remember, I likely have some red dice now, because I bought them, so I should have probably re-rolled those rooms there. Remember that for the future for sure. Body armor or helmet. We are devoid of a helmet. I'm going to use the crab to increase our critical hit rate. And let's go. Alright, we have the ice dragon. I wonder how he likes a flamethrower. Alright. Do you like the flamethrower or not, ice dragon? Woo! We are just dancing. We're dancing, folks. Took a hit there, but that's okay. Looking good. And more importantly, feeling good. Alright, what do we have? We have an epic. Is this a... Looks like a helmet here. Kitsune mask. On non-trigger lucky hit, shoot a barrage of 3 fireballs. Ooh, that is tremendous. Love that. Lederhosen. Man, they are just like promoting this Oktoberfest stuff, aren't they? Flame shield. Periodically inflict maximum stacks of scorch to nearby enemies every 4 seconds. +1 block. What does this do? +1 stamina. We're going to go with the epic mask that shoots fireballs, of course. And unfortunately, we can't use it yet unless we... Yeah, if we remove our gloves, plus 10% increased attack speed, it's a little less impactful than shooting fireballs in the faces of your enemies. That is floor 7, folks. On to floor 8. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. The Halls of Agony. All right. And here's a strength buff here too, which is good. We're fully stocked here, folks. We don't even need to speak to our friend. Actually, no, we're nice and attuned. Yeah, everybody's good to go. All right, let's go. Beef is what's for dinner here, folks. And we have guys that just disappeared. We have laser beams. It's definitely nice having a lot of stamina for sure, I'm not going to lie. And here's our level up, which makes our boots 10% less effective, of course. Opportunistic. On critical hit, inflict fatigue. That's really unfortunate. So this is going to reduce movement speed and increase damage taken from critical hits by 62.5%. Goodness gracious. On non-triggered lucky hit, that is impressive lightning damage, I must say. I like this because it goes with a critical hit. Here's the blood chest. It is just a chest. It's going to cost us a heart. And it will, of course, affect our morale stack here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to red dice this. Potion or gold, red dice it again. Key? Yeah, we need a key. Alright, we're going key. For sure. Man, these guys wreak havoc. A little intense, man. Not intense enough, though. Petrified mana. We're not using mana at all. So why get mana? +1 dex, but another curse. Ranged weapon. Yeah, you bet. We're all over this. You take your eye off the character for a second, and yeah, you're just taking a hit. All right, what do we have here? Tinker Top Crossbow. It's an epic weapon. Repeated attacks of this weapon gain plus 100% lucky hit chance. Critical hits with this weapon cause the next attack of this weapon to repeat. Pretty good for a critical kit for sure. And 8 damage scaling with dexterity. Enough of these winged axes for sure. And what we can actually do is we can use this on it. So now it's a shocking Tinker Top Crossbow. A little bit of lightning damage. Shoots really fast. I like that. Maybe that's like my long-range solution with the weapon range of far. Okay, they both have far. Let's see how it does. Oh, that didn't happen, man. I dodged through that. Come on. More decks. Pawn shop. Yeah. I mean, we just have so much cash. So much cash money. I mean, it's a good problem to have for sure. I will sell my illegal contraband to the man in the shop. You can't use the shield. Okay, so that means my block comes off. Yeah, it's the incinerator or bust. Might just be the item that we take to the end here, folks. Shop. Okay, so I see some cheese. I see a gift box. Snail shell. Monk key. 30% increased body damage. Okay, so that's unarmed attacks. Got it. Max tipsiness. I mean, I get it, but we don't really need it. Gift box. Go with the gift box. Let's see what we get here. Well, we get some cheese, that's for sure. Let's use the cheese. This last one room, maybe throw that on before the boss fight. Looking at locking in one more strength here so we can re-equip our gloves, of course. But we'll be taking a look here. Blacksmith. This is kind of just a freebie. We do lock in another key here. There's no armor to repair. I'll use my flask. Let's go key hunting. Jeez, man. Guaranteed magic weapon, guaranteed boots. We're definitely at the point where we can replace these boots. For sure. So let's do it. I will use the stamina surge here. We do have a defy death yet, so we'll see what we can do against, I believe this is the succubus, right? Yep, sure is. See how she likes flamethrowers. Took a hit there. Definitely did not mean, just kind of walked into it. Yikes. Alright, Defy Death did take effect. There's that invincibility that just saved me there. Temporary invincibility after a dash. Alright, looking good. Might need to hit up our pal, the campfire, of course. Well, that's okay. We built our character this way intentionally, so I don't feel too bad about it. Alright, we have the anti-gravity boots. Grant immunity to push and pull effects. Okay, we have the Dark Moon Pendant. 15% cursed hit chance. Current cursed hit chance is 25%. 2 rolls to deal a critical hit. Okay, and then we have the Jumbled Rubik's Cube. Tuning the cube will solve it and improve your dexterity scaling. Interesting. I see, so 10. Got it, okay. Definitely interesting, but it replaces our Defy Death Focus Sash. Let's do this. Let's re-roll this. Bunch of junk here. Hopefully we get something better. Maybe a legendary? I'm probably too cursed up to get that. What do we have here? We have the Dragon Scale Greaves. +1 suppression. On dash gain combat prowess. Buff that grants 30% increased melee damage. That's not good. Suppression prevents 1 hit during boss fights. Okay. Rosary Talisman. 100% reduced chance of curse taking effect. Okay. Halloween Cape. I mean, if we were using melee weapons, I'd be all over those dragon greaves. We have the golden dice. Let's use it again. Let's see what we get. Rare, rare, and rare. Okay. Looks like we got some magic find action procking off there. Captain Boots. Your percent modifiers to movement speed also apply to damage dealt by your companions. Okay. Hornet Ring. On dash, your next 5 primary attacks deal a guaranteed critical hit. On dash. Wow. Okay. That goes pretty good with what we're currently rocking, but we do lose Defy Death. Keep that in mind. King's Helmet grants 10% increased damage per companion you have. Plus 25 equip load, though. That's rough. I think I have to go with this. I mean, good things happen when we have critical hits, for sure. And that is going to guarantee critical hits. Alright, yeah, so we're doing like a flamethrower crit survivability build, I guess. So let's get a full recover here. I don't love doing this. Or maybe we just don't. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna lose Defy Death. So I'm gonna see how this works out here. We'll do it. Alright, set item stash, random booze. Not interested. Random potion or +1 dex. We'll go with the dex. Let's melt the undead. Want to definitely get my dash on for sure. Especially now that the Hornet Ring is attuned. Epic weapons, of course. We're all over this. The two-hander gets cursed. That's okay. This is the rail gun. I've used this before as well. Very, very strong and awesome weapon for sure. We also have the Sniper's Manticore. This is a legendary here, folks. Snipers, plus 20% critical hit. Oh my goodness, plus 20% critical hit chance. Critical hits with this weapon have doubled the critical hit multiplier. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, yeah, we have to go with this. Definitely. Like, not even a question. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Yes, okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, we can't use the Rondatch or whatever, but my goodness. Alright. Locked chest. Alright, let's check this out. Mimic room. Just so cool. Alright, Clockwork Quiver. On lucky hit, advance your periodical effects by 0.1 second. And I trust that this can be used with this. It can. And that does reduce our equip load by quite a bit in taking that off, so we can throw this back on. I mean, if we ever do go back to the incinerator, I don't know that we will, but if we ever do, we'll have to make sure that we address our offhand for sure. Alright, golden chest or dexterity. All in on the dex. It just allows... It's got such wide spread and it shoots so fast. Oh, I love this weapon. This is an amazing weapon. It truly is. Which symbol do you draw on the floor? Star, sun, moon. So I would assume this is like strength, dex, intelligence, right? I would assume. Strength, dex, intelligence, right? However, I do have a dog. Her name's Luna, which means moon. So that's kind of tempting for me. But if it's strength, dex, I'm going to go sun. It's just a guess. Oh, I see. So we'll go star here. We'll go moon here. Hey, a stairway. What do we have here, folks? Did I solve the riddle? Grants holy water on consumption. It's a radiant infusion buff that grants 25 to 50 radiant damage in last 10 rooms. Okay. So, my assumption is, depending on the sequence you use for that particular little puzzle, or whatever you want to call it, you get a different reward. That's my guess. Green Blossom for 20 gold? Man, that's steep. Let's go down here. Let's see if... Oh, yeah. I love the underground marketplace for sure. 2 keys for 6 souls. What do we have? Crab. Red Tetra. Plus 5% critical hit chance. Yeah, I mean, that's some good stuff. Bunny ears. No. What do you have? Illegal Bicento. Illegal Helix Bow. It's not going to be better than what? DNA alteration. Illegal hunting knife. It's illegal, huh? Well, I think we can get rid of the Tinker Top crossbow for sure. 38 gold for that beast. Love to see that. I think the gladiator shield, I think that ghost has been given up for sure. I mean, we need to do critical hits, right? So let's... I think I'll hold on to the focus sash. I think Ron Dash, I'll hold on to that as well. Money really isn't a problem for us. Grab some shellfish for sure. Red Tetra recovers 1 heart. Yeah, we'll grab that too. Just as a little consumable. More keys. I mean, could certainly use more keys. What does this do? 20% increased damage dealt to bosses in last 1 room. I mean, we have the gold. Might as well throw that on before the boss. Let's rock and roll. Bombs. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to buy the keys, but I want to save my souls. Alright, blacksmith, upgrade weapons, you betcha. We're all in on this. Alright, now, if we could find that super rare... If we could find the super rare armory or whatever, or super rare blacksmith, then we could certainly get this thing up to level 4 and have 2 level 4 ranged weapons, which would be kind of crazy. But at the very least, we did get the gunslinger unlocked, and that flamethrower, truthfully, carried us through a lot of the early to mid game for sure. Guaranteed body armor. Magic, I mean, yeah, we're going with this. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the fish bones. You bet. Looks like our crab effect came off, so let's use our crab as well. We have the red tetra for a quick heal if we need it. Just press number 6. Alright, who do we have here? I've never faced this guy. I can say that with confidence. Prepare for your imminent annihilation. Arcane Golem is talking some smack. Looks like he throws out little pylons. And he don't like our critical hits too much, does he, folks? That's right. Let's take him out. Let's grab some souls. And what do we have going on here? Bunch of set items for sure. We have the devil cloak. We have the detective coat. We have the curse bite ring. Grants 10% increased damage per curse on you. I mean, that's actually pretty good because we have 3 curses on us. I mean, it's plus 30% increased damage. But then we lose this nice on dash. Your next 5 primary attacks deal a guaranteed critical hit. However, our critical hit rate, if we think about it, right? What is our critical hit rate? Gotta be around here somewhere. Yeah, critical hit chance is 45%. So in 5 shots, we're going to hit critically 2.5. Well, it's like 2.2. 2.2 times of a very fast attacking 5 shots. I think you can make the justification for this. And for you viewing, I hope you are proud of me for realizing that I'm all cursed up and I can actually use that to my advantage. Showing growth here, folks, right? Showing growth. Alright, so it'd be great to use our campfire bud for the 30 souls, but we just don't have it. We don't need a full recover. I don't like being without any kind of block or buff, right? But that's okay. I mean, this is the hand we were given. I'm going to move this right here so I can just press 1 quickly. All right, let's go here. I am not giving up my dex. Not a chance. Repair powder. Well, if we had armor, that'd be one thing. Let's take the gold. We got these guys. I don't like these guys at all. Anybody who's seen my Tiny Rogues playthroughs knows that these guys are just... I hate them. However, we dispatched of them nicely this time around. Yeah, let's get some intelligence action. We got a bunch of these goofy guys that admittedly can get kind of challenging if they get out of control. Pawn shop. To sell things. Or bombs. Let's sell things. And we are closing in quickly here on death. Let's sell the Rondash. I'm pretty comfortable with kind of where we're at with our kit here. Focus Sash served a purpose for a while. So did the Hornet Ring. But like I said, I mean, this is plus 30% damage. Hard to really turn that down. Plus 1 strength. And a level up. Yep, we're all in on this. Alright. Here we go. That is a level up, of course. What do we have? Hunter's Patience. So this is that mark effect. Guarantees 10 lucky hits if the unit is marked. Okay, Precision. After not attacking for 1 second, stock up on 1 guaranteed critical hit with primary attacks. Okay. During combat, periodically trigger your bomb effect. Look at that damage. My goodness. 4,000 to 7,500. Man. I mean, precision is nice. But we don't need it, really. We're going to be attacking, like, constantly, right? I'm going to just hold down the attack button. We're going to go with Grenadier. And we are all maxed out, which is great. I mean, I could use this. Teachings in Dexterity, Opportunistic. Reduces move speed and increases damage taken from critical hits. I mean, that's pretty good with our kit too, folks. Let's take a look. What do we have? Oh, we already have it. What am I talking about? Yeah, we already have it. All right. Just cancel that. Like, cancel that entire last sequence. I don't even know what hit me there. Random tome. Trait tomes. Let's see, maybe we can get like an equipment upgrade here. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, we're all over this. We have the money. We have the I don't care money. Let's re-roll it. More broccoli. Yeah, you betcha. We'll take that. We'll take the Phoenix Feather. Absolutely. Power Potion. Let's see, what does that do again? Grants plus 20 power in last 10 rooms. Power increases damage in aura radius. Plus 37% damage increase lasting 10 rooms. Yep, we're going to take that and use that. Meat Shank. Yeah, you bet. Dude, this shop guy, man, I tell ya. Just hooking us up. Just hooking us up. Let's use our red tetra here. Get that life back into a proper form. Flask refill. Probably should have gone with that instead, shouldn't I have? Yeah. Let's take the flask refill. If we lose a heart here, we can always use our flask. Don't really need the gold anymore. And of course, we did lose a heart. So let's do this. Boom and boom. All right, Mushroom Man. Let's take it to the end here. Let's go. Everything's attuned up. We're good to go. We have the Phoenix Feather. So we have 3 revives. Only 4 hearts, but 3 revives. We're doing very, very, very good DPS with the critical hits for sure. We have explosives. We have fireballs. Lich robe. Amazingly, just common leather gloves. All right, let's go. Guaranteed offhand or guaranteed set item. Maybe we can secure a quiver, but it's not going to matter, folks. We're coming out of this one on the right side. We're coming out of this one on the side of the champion. Let's go. In the end, all mortals bow to death. I am the exception to this rule. Death. Especially when I can just outrange you. Alright, death does get very, 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 very intense. But we got all kinds of stamina. We got stamina for days, baby. That's right, death. Oh, this weapon. I'm gonna remember this weapon for sure. What a legendary weapon this is. I mean, literally legendary, but look at this weapon, dude. Just amazing. Just amazing. Whoever designed this weapon, you are awesome. I love you. Alright, what do we have here? Phylactery Talisman. +1 revive. Of course. Heart Charm. +1 hearts. That's tremendous. Bat Wings. Yeah, we'll take that Heart Charm for sure. You can toss that on right like so. Oh, just love it. This was a great run. One of them slump busters, you know, when you lose tragically, like we did last time with our Ranger Bud. After we had that sweet Seraphim bow. Looks like we got a little further up the path that time. I believe that was our 4th time defeating death. So we got a little further up the path. So I wonder on our 5th time if we actually do get to succeed. And that's going to complete the run here, folks. We did that on Cinder level 2. Now, obviously, there are things that... so to get this next set here, we have to defeat death at Cinder 3. So we want to try to do that. Okay, let's just assess here quickly. For this, we need a mastery level 20. We're at 14. It'll be a while before we get tier 3 gifts. For this, we have defeated death 4 of 5 times. So different classes, right? And then we're going to unlock the gate to the Shadow Plains, which I would assume is just a continuation, maybe. Maybe it goes beyond floor 10. I don't know. We'll have to kind of see how that element works. Not really aware of much of the, like, you know, this stuff right here, right? Because I'm pretty much playing this game on the channel alongside of you fine folks. So there's a lot I don't know, but, you know, it's been explorational for me, which is awesome. We did secure the Gunslinger class. Let's take a look at them. Lucky draw, unlucky hit. Your next attack is guaranteed to repeat. Okay. Revolver is obviously a gun guy. 5 dex. So another kind of range character for sure. And where are we at? So deprived. So the 3 of 5 curse, that was the run that we just did. So we could definitely try for the cursed run for sure. There's obviously ways to use it to your advantage. Doppelganger, defeat death with 10 different classes. We've done it 4 of 10. soldier class, that pole arm to level 4, so that will obviously be a goal. And then the wizard class, need at least 40 intelligence on a character. We do have the sorcerer here, who is an intelligence-based character, so maybe we could try a run with him to get it all the way up to 40. We'll see. We will see. But I'm going to cut the video here, folks. We had some good success today. Thank you for your viewership and stopping by the channel and enjoying some Tiny Rogues action here. If you enjoyed the content and enjoy yourself here on the channel and you had a good time, please consider becoming a subscriber and joining our awesome community. We'd love to have you aboard. With that being said, folks, I'm getting out of here. We'll catch you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.